Hey there, thanks for tuning into DuckBricks. I'm Chris, and this entire year, DuckBricks is on tour. That's right, pretty much every single weekend, starting from the beginning of the year all the way up until even August and beyond, I'll be doing a meet and greet, Lego convention, or some sort of an event at a Lego store, Lego convention, or Lego's type of related activity near you. And so for this video, I wanted to kind of put out my proposed schedule for pretty much, at least as of right now, where I know I definitely will be every single weekend, what cities in the US, some of them are even international, so you can check that out if you live internationally. And this is going to be a ton of fun because over the course of these past few weeks, I've been doing meet and greets, signings, I've got special collectible DuckBricks trading cards that I've been giving away, I've got Lego models on display like our Lego Masters purse. It's just been a really fun time and I can't wait to see you at my next meet and greet. And so let's dive into my schedule right now. Now, I personally love doing meet and greets because it gives me a chance to meet you all, the fans of Lego, fans of DuckBricks, fans of Bionicle, and just interact with you and meet new people. I'm a really social person and I get so much energy from meeting folks, so that's why pretty much if it's a free weekend, I have said yes to literally everything. If you run a used Lego store or run a Lego convention and you want me to be there for a meet and greet, please message me on Instagram, email me at chris@duckbricks.com. I'll see what I can do to make it over because this has been so much fun. I've been to Utah, I've been to Arizona, I've been to Atlanta, I'll be going to Florida, Tennessee, even going to Japan and Korea, and the fun is never gonna stop. By the end of this year, it's all gonna culminate in a Lego Boys on tour trip where me and my Lego bro Jonathan are going around, aka Mini Superheroes Today, going around Europe and taking in all the sites, going Lego shopping, and going to Scarebic Fan Weekend and attending Fan Mina Days in Billund, Denmark. So all of that is kind of culminating in this, but there's so much fun to happen and I cannot wait to get into it all. As we get started here, I do want to preface this by saying that this is going to be a fairly long-winded video because I just love talking about these incredible experiences and sharing what's been going on with all of you. But if you do want an overview, in the description below, I have put a live update schedule of where I'm going to be on any given weekend so you can check if I'm visiting your city, state, or country, and hopefully I'll see you there. And if you don't see the place that you live there, if you know of any used Lego stores, feel free to message a store and say like, hey, can we get DuckBricks out here? And I'll see what I can do to make it out if they reach out to me. That's all, and let's jump into it right now. Alright, so I've been really excited to make this video for a long time because my schedule has been absolutely crazy, and I really just wanted to spell it out in a video so folks in different cities can know when I'm coming and know when to meet me, because I have so many exciting things planned. I'm not exactly sure when this video is coming out. I'm recording it sometime in late February, so it should be coming out pretty soon. I just have some March 1st stuff that I need to focus on first, but literally every single weekend since like January 19th, I have had some Lego-related event somewhere in the world, and I don't think that's going to let up. Literally back-to-back, nonstop every weekend until May, June, and then I don't actually have, literally the latest planned item is on October 10th to 13th. So I am very booked for this year, and it's really exciting because DuckBricks is truly on tour. I've gotten to meet so many amazing people already at the meet and greets and the conventions and at the signing events. And I did actually announce this on Instagram like back in January. I put out a whole post about where I was going to be, but I figured that, you know what, why not do a video on it as well? Now you're probably wondering, so where exactly is DuckBricks going to be over the next year? And I guess the question really should be, where am I not going to be? Because there are so many different events lined up and I'm so excited to share them with all of you. So first off, on the 21st of January, just as kind of a recap, I went over to Sasquatch Bricks in Washington for a meet and greet, which was a ton of fun. I'll be putting out a full video on that experience at some point because I'm doing one of these every weekend, so I don't have a ton of time to edit together the footage, but I absolutely, once things cool down, will be putting together videos for all these experiences. Immediately afterwards, on January 30th, I went over to Phoenix, Arizona for a business trip, but on February 2nd to 4th, I basically had a whole meet and greet planned for that weekend for Bricks and Minifigs in Arizona. Now that was a ton of fun because Arizona, for whatever reason, has like 5 or 6 different used Lego stores. Maybe it was closer to 8 or 10. But anyway, I went to them all. Yes, literally every single one. Across the span of 2 days, I tried to do it in one, but due to work, I wasn't able to make it for all of them. So we did it in 2, and that's gonna be a crazy road trip video. Half of the stores I went to with Emily, my rival and enemy on Lego Masters, and the other half I went with Robert and sometimes just with myself. So that was a ton of fun just visiting the insane selection of used Lego stores in Arizona. Seriously, folks who live there, why do you have so many? And why can't I have this in Washington State? Well, moving on from that, I had immediately the next weekend was February 9th to February 11th. I went over from Phoenix, Arizona to Atlanta, Georgia, and that was Atlanta BrickCon. Now, this was a ton of fun, and I am so excited to officially announce that in this video now, it's kind of the first official announcement, I have partnered with Atlanta BrickCon and Bricks and Minifigs and More, the company that runs them, to make appearances at almost every single other convention they have for the rest of the year, and even into next year. It's done, it's sealed, I will be there no matter what. I mean, maybe not no matter what, like if I die, I won't be there, or if I get COVID, I won't be there, but almost everything else, no matter what, I will be there, and we'll be going over those dates later on in this video. So Atlanta BrickCon was a ton of fun. I got to catch up with some of my closest friends in the Lego community. Jonathan, Mini Superheroes Today, was there. Got to meet up with Cool Guy Dom again. So much fun to spend time with that guy, and oh my goodness, that's a video unto itself. In fact, that's 2 videos because one of those videos is focused on the biggest used Lego store in the world, Atlanta Brick Co. I recently put out a video on Atlanta Brick Co., but funnily enough, that video was actually shot, edited, and filmed last April when I went there for Lego, during Lego Masters filming. So I went back and they've completely changed the store, so I need to work on my video for kind of my return to the biggest used Lego store. So that's a lot of fun, and of course the convention is getting its own video as well. Immediately afterwards, the next weekend, February 17th, I did a meet and greet from 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. at Bricks and Wheels, Washington. That's my home store. I literally grew up going to Bricks and Wheels. I would highly recommend you check it out if you haven't been already. I've put out one video on it already, but expect to see more because I didn't even cover the Bellevue store. They actually have 2 locations. They have a Kent, Washington store, and they have a Bellevue store, and I have so much to say about it. The haul was amazing, and it was such a good experience. I'll be definitely doing a lot more events with the owner in the future, so stay tuned for that, and it's going to be really exciting. Now, moving onwards from that, the next weekend after that was February 24th, and that's when I went to Brick Ally in Washington. That was another meet and greet, and I was able to sneak in 2 stores in one day because as soon as that meet and greet wrapped up, I immediately went on over to another used Lego store I didn't even know existed, Viking City Bricks, which probably had the most insane collection of used Bionicle sets for sale that I've ever seen. So that was so exciting, and I definitely will be putting out a video on that. I'm in the process of trying to arrange a meet and greet too, so hopefully that works out and I'll be there in the future, but it was a ton of fun. Now, moving on from that, the next weekend was March 1st and 2nd. Now we're getting into the future, but by the time this video comes out, this is probably already gonna have happened. March 1st and 2nd, I was in Utah for another Bricks and Minifigs meet and greet. Now, I'm really excited for this one because it's with my buddy Emily. Actually, no, my arch nemesis. I hate her. I wish that it wasn't her. Seriously, we hate each other. Of course, no. But no, it's with Emily, so that's going to be really fun. And a big thank you to Emily for setting this one up. She basically was like, hey, you free this weekend? You want to come to Utah and be brought out just to do this meet and greet? And I was like, yeah, why not? I'm always game for anything. So I will be in Utah, or at the time this video comes out, I was in Utah for that meet and greet, which was a ton of fun. I hope it snows because I love the snow and we don't see a lot of snow here in Seattle. Moving onwards from that, the next week, which is probably around when this video will come out, I will be in Korea and Japan for about a week and a half. There's a couple of reasons why I'm going. The first and foremost is, well, I kind of needed a vacation. I have been working really, really hard on a lot of really exciting things. More on that later. But I've kind of gotten to the point where I feel like I really need a vacation. So I am going with one of my best friends in the whole world, Sarisa, who has appeared on some DuckBricks videos here and there. He's appeared on like all the DrunkBricks videos. I don't think I titled them that because I didn't want to get in trouble, but there's a couple of videos where like we're drunk and watching Ninjago, and he's in those ones. It's like Ninjago out of context. They're really funny. So he's been in those videos. He was at my birthday party last year, and we were doing this like Lego build challenge together for my own Lego Masters at home. So that was a lot of fun. So he's been on the channel. Folks might know who he is, but we're going on a trip for that. We're running a startup together. So honestly, we have a ton of stuff to discuss in person for that venture. So we really needed to be in person for that. And we're cooking up something else. I can't talk about it yet, but that kind of leads into something really huge that I'm going to talk about, or at least hint at later in this video. And he's involved, I'm involved. We are trying to build something big, and it's really exciting. What I will say now is that it's even bigger than Lego Masters. More on that later. Anyway, as soon as I get back from Japan, I will have, I will have half a day in Seattle. So I get back from Japan, I'll have half a day to kind of repack stuff, and immediately afterwards I'm leaving for California because I will be working remotely during that time, but in the evening I'm going to a special Legoland California event to launch their brand new Dino Valley, which I am so excited for. During that event, I've been given unprecedented access to film whatever content I want in Legoland, and y'all bet I'm gonna do some weird stuff. I mean, they give me unprecedented access, oh, they're gonna regret that because I'm gonna be doing some crazy stuff at Legoland, but I'm so excited. What I will say is that one of the videos coming out from that is I'll do a showcase of every Lego dinosaur ever made, but I'm gonna hide them all around the park after hours, and we're gonna go on a scavenger hunt looking for my dinosaurs. I'm so excited, and huge thank you to the folks at Legoland for putting this together. I cannot wait, so I'll be in Legoland, California, and Jonathan, Mini Superheroes Today, is joining me. I managed to get him in. I was like, hey, can I bring a cameraman with me? And they were like, oh yeah, you could probably bring one other person. I was like, great. By the way, he also has a Lego channel. Please give him unprecedented access as well. So we are so excited. We're gonna be doing this together. After that, I've got a couple days. I've got like 3 days back in Seattle. No, actually. I'm flying straight. Oh my goodness, this is a lot. This March is gonna be crazy because on the 22nd, I am flying straight from California to Portland, Oregon for Bricks Cascade. Yes, for those who live in Oregon, I will officially be at Bricks Cascade from March 23rd to 24th. So I'll be doing a panel there with a ton of other Lego Masters folks from my season. I think they got like 5 of us. It's kind of crazy. Okay, we've got like Kelly, we have Jordan and Chris. I'm pretty sure we have Brad and Mike. I think Melanie's gonna be there. I'm looking at everyone's like little sig figs. And me. Yeah, that's like 7. I might be forgetting someone. Someone else might be going and I forgot. So a seriously crazy number of Lego Masters folks are going to be at Bricks Cascade doing a panel. So I'm really excited for that. That's going to be a ton of fun. And then right after that, I will have about a day or so in Seattle. And then we get to something really, really exciting. And I'm so sorry, but I cannot talk about this. How do I even phrase this? I have gotten involved in something that is bigger than Lego Masters. In every sense of it, it's more monumental, it is more impactful for me, and I think it has a wider reach. It is probably the most exciting thing I've ever been involved in my life, and I do not say that lightly because I'd like to think I've led a pretty interesting life and I've done a lot of cool stuff, but this is just never in a million years would I've expected getting involved in this production, in this industry. I don't even know like how to describe it. So here's the thing. The thing I'm doing and dedicating a lot of time to, I'm gonna be honest, has literally nothing to do with Lego. Folks who are expecting it to be a crazy Lego related venture are probably going to be disappointed because this is more of like a personal life achievement than having something directly to do with Lego. What I will say though is that the direct results of this venture could lead directly into some crazy Lego stuff. And I guess like tangentially there's something Lego related that I could induce. I can't really talk about it more. I am under a gazillion NDAs and I had to get permission to even hint at it. I was like, hey, can I just like tease this in a YouTube video? And I had to go all the way, like it was a whole process just being able to say this. So what I will say is stay tuned, and I'm so excited. Unfortunately, it also is something that is consuming a lot of my time. And because of that, I will probably be refactoring a lot of how I produce DuckBricks content just to be able to accommodate this, because don't worry, I'll still be posting once a day, but I'll probably just be doing a lot more of scheduling videos in advance just to make sure they don't conflict with this, because I will be doing hands-on, I will be boots on the ground, in the mud, like I will be in New York for a long period of time, really, really long period of time to actually get this sorted. And I'm looking through I cannot say a lot about, like, there's not a lot that I can even get into the details of this, but it is genuinely probably the most exciting thing I'll be involved in a long time. I'm very grateful for the opportunity. I have the chance to work with some of my best friends in the world and make something really, really big. That's all for now. That's all I can say, but it's huge. This is really huge. So I'm so excited, but I'll be in New York. Let's call it checking up on my investment. That's all I can say. For a few days. I can't even specify exactly when and what time, but it's starting March 29th and it'll stretch out for a little bit. And then we got some more exciting things on the docket, because right after that, on April 4th to 6th, I'll be at Bricks and Minifigs in Costa Mesa, California, doing a meet and greet, which is a ton of fun. And I'm so excited to announce that at this Costa Mesa meet and greet, for the very first time, I will be giving away custom printed DuckBricks sig figs. That's right. It's an exclusive torso print with the DuckBricks logo on it. It's an exclusive head print with my face on, like, the skin color they use for Asians, which is really nice because it's actually very accurate. I'll be giving away these custom minifigures. I'll keep some to, like, auction off and give away to close friends, of course, but a lot of them will be given away at this event. I also will be bringing my Lego Masters purse to the event, so you can actually take photos with it, hold it if you want to, so that's going to be a ton of fun. I'll have some other surprise giveaways there, so Bricks and Minifigs Costa Mesa. I believe the exact date is April 6th, Saturday, for the meet and greet. And here's the thing. I need to fly back immediately after that, because on April 7th, Sunday, I will be giving my TEDx talk. That's right, if you don't know, I'm actually going to be giving a TEDx talk right here in Bellevue, Washington at the Meydenbauer Theater. You can get tickets right now. I've linked the ticket link in the description below, and seriously, I'd really, really appreciate it. I see no profit of the tickets. They all go to the organizers, but the organizer is a good friend and coworker of mine at Microsoft, so she's awesome, and we're putting this event together. I'm giving a TEDx talk about really how Lego shaped my passions and life from Lego to legacy. Working title, of course, and I've been sending and resending my drafts through this crazy TED whole, this whole TED system has a really great review process where literally every weekend I am meeting on Zoom with one of the TED mentors going through my draft. And oh my goodness, this is admittedly a lot more work than I thought it would be. This talk is going to be like the best talk I've given in my life, because I've sent draft after draft after draft, and every time they're just like, okay, that was good. Now start over. In the best way possible, because they are getting the best possible draft they can out of me. So it's going to be an amazing talk. I'm very grateful for the opportunity, and I hope that if you're in the Washington State area, you would consider coming and seeing me deliver the TEDx talk in person at the Meydenbauer Theater. It's, I believe, from like 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on April 7th, and you can get your tickets now. Now, moving on from that, the next weekend, April 18 to 21, I will be at brickcon in Vancouver, Canada, doing a whole panel and sorts with all my other LEGO Masters friends. Sam, my buddy on LEGO Masters, convinced me to go to brickcon. He was very convincing, so I was like, all right, I'll go to support y'all and hang out. So it's going to be a ton of fun. I can't wait to catch up with him. The last time I saw Sam was when I invited him to my LEGO collection, like back in October, so we haven't caught up in a while. It's going to be a ton of fun. So I'll be at brickcon if you want to meet me there, April 18 to 21. And then immediately afterwards, May 3rd to indeterminate, but probably 5th, May 3rd to 5th, that weekend, there's something else in New York related to this crazy top secret project I'm embarking on. So I need to be there to check up on my investment. I also need to be there for some It's going to give it away. I can't even say what I'm there for. So I'm in New York for a mystery project, May 3rd to 5th. And then on May 6th, I'm actually going back to my old high school. If any of you watching this video attend Lakeside School in Seattle, Washington, I will be doing an alumni panel and talk for all the folks there. So that's going to be a ton of fun. It'll be in the morning on May 6th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then immediately afterwards, from May 16 to 19, I will go to Jacksonville, Florida for brickcon, for Jacksonville brickcon. That is going to be a ton of fun because this is kind of an extending continuation of the Atlanta brickcon stuff. I am so excited for this to happen and to be there, so I hope to see you there. And then I've got some, is that even a week of free time? Anyway, after like some amount of time, May 27th to June 2nd, actually my birthday is May 29th, so I'll be celebrating my birthday here in Seattle, Washington. My good buddy Jonathan is probably going to come over as well, which is going to be so much fun, and we are hoping to set up a meet and greet at Bricks and Wheels sometime around the June 1st weekend. Don't treat this as an official announcement yet because the details haven't been confirmed. He might not be able to make it, or I might be busy, or it might fall through, but we're trying to set it up, so if you are in Washington on June 1st, there's at least a pretty decent chance that both of us will be there and doing something together, so that's going to be a ton of fun. Very excited for that. And then my June gets, oh boy, wait till you hear about my June, because June gets even crazier. I guess I haven't really revealed this yet. I'll be moving to New York. That's kind of a big bomb to drop in a video like this. More on that later. I actually have a separate video filmed, edited, but I just haven't quite published it yet about my move to New York because that's kind of a big thing for me and I need to figure out the best way to explain why it's happening. But here's the deal. I'm going to move there temporarily for this year. So I'll be there for like 2-3 months. And if I like it, then I will move there permanently, probably by the end of this year. If I don't like it, then great. I save myself a heck of a lot of money and I'll come back here in Seattle and stay here. You're probably going to wonder, wondering what on earth is happening to the collection if I move, and more on that to come in that video, because I don't know yet. I have an idea. Well, I have a lot of ideas. Obviously, you're probably thinking it's a Lego museum. I want to open up a Lego museum at one point in the future. No, the secret project is not the Lego museum as people have hypothesized. It's something even cooler, I think. But to do that, I need to scope out a few locations. I would like to open it in either New York or Seattle. And that's part of why I'm there this summer, to scope it out. Anyways, I'm going to be in New York the entire summer, and that's going to be great because, I'm really excited to stay there and to see what it's like. But, oh man, just you wait, because immediately afterwards, on June 6th to June 10th, I will be in Orlando, Florida for Orlando BrickCon from the 8th to 9th. I'll be doing a panel, I'll be doing meet and greets, and for the first time I'll be hosting Lego Trivia at these conventions. Yes, I've worked out a deal to actually host Lego Trivia. I am so excited, and don't worry because if you saw I made a community post a while back about hosting a virtual Lego Trivia, that is 100% happening because people were down for it. I just need to figure out the logistics on my end. So stay tuned. If you want to compete and participate in Lego Trivia, I'll be doing it IRL at all the BrickCons, but also online. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, 6 to 10, Robert and I will be at Orlando BrickCon. And then immediately afterwards, from June 11 to 16, we'll fly directly to Chicago for Brick World Chicago. You know I gotta be there. That is the date, for those who don't know, of my epic rap battle against M&R Productions. Now you might be wondering, DuckBricks, you don't rap, do you? And the answer is, I'm not a professional. But I think I can take on M&R, you know? I mean, if I'm fighting M&R, do I really need to prepare? You know, DuckBricks 2nd to 1. If you're looking for the greatest, I'm the definition. And in fair, when you play me in a competition, I'm the king who holds a crown with no opposition. And so I mean, basically, I plan to completely just pound him into the dust and leave him utterly defeated. And I just thought it would be funny because M&R and I cover very different spheres of the Lego world, and I would say our personalities, at least online personalities, are kind of like diametrically opposed. So at one point I was just like, dude, do you want to do a rap battle? And he agreed. He shouldn't have, because I'm going to destroy him. But we will be having I'm Team Duck, I mean, I'm sure there will be I'm Team M&R shirts as well, but like, don't get those. Get the I'm Team Duck shirts. It is on at Brick World Chicago. We might even open for the fold by having our rap battles, so we'll see about that. Anyways, it's going to be an amazing time. I'm very excited. And then for the rest of June, I really just have to be working on my secret project in New York. Really excited about that. More to come. It's not clear to me when announcements can be made about that. I might not be able to announce this, like the longest time could be like a year from now. I might not be able to talk about this for a year. Realistically, we're looking at fall. We're looking at fall for the big, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is my life now. But if stuff doesn't happen or if stuff gets delayed, which it could be later, but we're shooting for fall. Anyway, I don't know when I'm going to be able to announce it, but that's kind of also why I'm going to be living in New York this summer. It's to be hands-on with this secret project. And then as of right now, I've got some more weekends open, but those are quickly filling up. July 11 to 14, I'll be in Nashville, Tennessee for Nashville BrickCon. Again, going to be a ton of fun. Jonathan better be there. I haven't asked him yet. I probably should. My guy better be there. But yeah, no, Nashville BrickCon, that's going to be a ton of fun. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then immediately afterwards, July 19th, on the evening, it's a Friday evening, I will be at Brick House Resellers up in northern New York with Robert hosting a build event, which is going to be a ton of fun. I've never been to the store, but the owner kind of called me up. We had a convo and I was like, yeah, heck yeah, I'm down for something fun like this. So we will be there July 19th, Brick House Resellers. And then August 3rd to 4th, I will be at Brick Fair, Virginia. Yes, officially, I will be for the first time, finally, at Brick Fair, Virginia. I really want to meet TTV, so I hope they're there. August 8 to 11, I will be at the Ultimate Brick Show in Illinois, which is another LEGO convention, so that's kind of right after Brick Fair. And then August 28 to September 7th, I can't talk about that. September 14th is a really cool one though, because September 14th is when I actually embark on this crazy European LEGO Bros on tour trip with my buddy Jonathan. We are going to be going all around Europe. We're going to be going to Italy, Switzerland, Germany, Denmark, Poland, maybe not Poland, all sorts of places. Where's the other place? Salzburg, Austria, that's right. Anyway, we're going on this crazy tour around Europe, and yes, we'll be hitting up Scarebic Fan Weekend at the time, so you can expect to see both of us there if you are living in the Denmark area. And we also will be there for Fan Media Days, for this year's LEGO Ambassador Network Fan Media Days, where we get to see some of next year's sets, which is going to be so exciting. Cannot wait for that. And then immediately after that, maybe I might be in New York again to be doing some of the secret project stuff. Maybe I think that might be when it might be announced. But anyway, that ends on October 3rd. And then on October 10 to 13, I will be finally in Charlotte, North Carolina for Charlotte BrickCon. It is another LEGO convention. Robert and I will be there. And so far, that is the last event. But again, it's February, March timeframe, and I think the closer I get to especially like June, July, and August, as well as October, I will probably schedule more meet and greets. What I will say is I'm trying to line something up to be appearing at Orlando Brick Co. for their grand opening. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I might be there. There's a Bricks and Minifigs opening in like Everett, Washington, I believe, that I'm trying to appear at as well. So that'll probably be there as well. I might be making an appearance at my old favorite stomping grounds from college, Andy's Brick Shop in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, so I'm really excited for that. I hope I can work that out. What are the other ones I have in discussion? I feel like I'm talking to like 20 different people, but those are the ones off the top of my head. And then when our LEGO set launches this summer, can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? I think I am. Yeah, this summer, sometime this year, our LEGO set, based on LEGO Masters, is going to release. I don't know when. Your guess is as good as mine. I genuinely don't know. Like, this is not me lying, and I do lie a lot when I have to keep a secret, but I genuinely am not lying. I'm not the werewolf. I don't know. But whenever that launches, there will be presumably a crazy event in New York at the flagship store. Probably Robert and I signing boxes. It'd be really cool if we could get the actual designer of the LEGO set out there as well, because that person's a pretty cool individual, if I do say so myself. I can't say who it is yet, but that will probably happen this summer, so stay tuned for that if you're in the New York area. And yeah, I guess folks in New York, hit me up, because I'll be there for a while. I can't promise I'll have any free time, but if I have free time, always good to meet folks. So that's going to be a ton of fun. And just as a recap from kind of when this video is going to be published up until the future, March 21 to 22, Legoland California. 23 to 24, Bricks Cascade, Portland, Oregon. 29 to 31, New York City, but I'm busy. April 4 to 6, Costa Mesa, California, Bricks and Minifigs. April 7, TED Talk, Maidenbower Theater in Bellevue, Washington. April 18 to 21, brickcon, Vancouver. May 3rd to 5th is Mystery Thing in New York. May 6th is going back to my old high school, Lakeside School in Seattle, Washington, giving a talk there. May 16 to 19 is Jacksonville, Florida, brickcon. May 27 to June 2nd, I'll be here in Seattle doing some sort of meet and greet and celebrating my birthday with friends. June 6 to 10, Orlando, Florida, brickcon. June 11 to 16, Brick World, Chicago. July 11 to 14, Nashville, brickcon. July 19, Brick House Resellers in New York. August 3rd to 4th, Brick Fair, Virginia. August 8 to 11, Illinois Brick Show. I can't say what the next event is. Illinois Ultimate Brick Show. Yeah, I can't say what the next event is. September 14 to October 3rd, Lego Bros on tour in Europe. And October 10 to 13, Charlotte BrickCon in North Carolina. And that is it. Oh, and there's another state I'm talking about going to. I don't remember. I think it might have been New Orleans or something. I need to check. Anyway, there's another state I'll be at, some mystery state that I don't even know myself. But yeah, that is DuckBricks on tour. This has ended up being a lot longer of a video than I thought it would be, and I really do appreciate folks who stuck around to this long. If you stuck around to this point in the video, comment Duck Gang down in the comments below, so I just know if you're here, you know, Duck Gang gotta rise up. But yeah, that is where I will be throughout kind of the next year. And again, my next like few weekends, especially my next month, is just like boom, 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 nonstop. I'll be working remotely for Microsoft while I'm in New York, and I want to say a huge thank you to my boss, who I know is a fan of DuckBricks and watches my videos. Thanks for letting me work remotely and kind of figure out if I want to live in New York long term, so I really appreciate the support there. And I'm so excited because at the moment, I've always got my hands in a few different honey jars, so to speak, but I think I'm building some really cool stuff at the moment because I've got Microsoft. For those who don't know, I'm a program manager at Microsoft under the Cloud and AI division. I, of course, have DuckBricks, and under DuckBricks, we have our 3D printing store. We've got the Bricklink store, we have Whatnot auctions, and I might be signing a special deal with Whatnot to go along with that. I've got meet and greets literally every weekend. Meet and greets, conventions, something to meet people literally every weekend. And then the two really big things is I'm working on a startup with Robert. Robert is part of the startup. My co-founder is Srisa, and then Robert is also helping out with the startup, so that's a lot of fun just building that out together. And can't talk about that too much either, but I can say that we just signed probably one of the most exciting deals, or we're in the process of signing one of the most exciting deals ever. So the startup is going great. We are high level. What I can say is we are looking to solve the problem of food loss and food waste in America. And we've partnered with some of the biggest food manufacturers in America already to solve that. So we're so excited. We're kind of in stealth mode right now, but I can't talk about it too much. But there's that startup. And then there's this, oh man, there's this really exciting project. And I'm smiling thinking about it because this is something that I never thought I would ever in a million years be involved in. And it's got some of the coolest people in the world, like people that are idols, not even idols, like they're like some of the most famous people in the world are I'm working directly with to get this to happen. And it's gonna be really big, and it represents the culmination of hopes and dreams and so much effort that's been put into making this really exciting project a reality. And I love the people I'm working with on this. And if this really works out, and again, nothing's guaranteed, this could fall through. I mean, it probably won't, but like, okay, someone related to this project could die tomorrow and it's all over. You know, like you never know what happens. And, you know, I don't like to count my eggs before they hatch, and that's why I really don't want to talk about it too much. I also can't, but I don't want to talk about it too much until it happens, because I feel like the impact of announcing it will be just way bigger than if I were to tease it over a long period of time. But this project is potentially very life-changing for me. It could represent a significant shift to what I do, to who I am, to my online presence, to my public presence, to my private persona, to who I am and what I do as a person. And change is scary, but it's very exciting. And if things go well, things could become really, really big. And I'm just so excited and thankful for everybody who supported me throughout this entire process. Honestly, all of these, I mean, even that project aside, but all of these meet and greets and doing all of these events, I do them every weekend because honestly, I just love meeting folks who are fans of Lego, fans of DuckBricks, fans of Lego Masters, and that's kind of what gives me energy. Like, I'm doing so much that I feel like it would be really easy for me to get burnt out if I didn't love every single thing I'm doing. And I'm very grateful to be in a position where I can actually do so many of these incredibly fun and exciting and amazing things. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's supported DuckBricks through the thick and thin. We've had some low points, we've had some high points. I launched DuckBricks in, September, October of 2020. Can you believe that was almost 4 years ago? This has almost been around for 4 years. I can barely believe it myself. I feel like I launched DuckBricks yesterday, but doing this as a Lego channel for fun on the side and slowly less so on the side has changed my life. And I've met some of my best friends through Lego and through DuckBricks, and I've gotten a chance to meet so many amazing people that I never would have crossed paths with if it wasn't for this channel, if I didn't just decide to make this channel. So yeah, this is probably the most serious that you're gonna see me on the channel. I usually am pretty upbeat, but I genuinely, like, I'm very, very touched. I just want to say, like, thank you from, like, legitimately, I will remember this journey for the rest of my life. And DuckBricks has been something, and Lego Masters and everything associated with it has been the ride of a lifetime. And I'm so grateful for everybody who has supported this so far, and I can't wait to see where we go in the future, because there's some great, you would not believe what I have in the works. So I think that's about as good a time as any to end the video on that. I really hope that I'll be able to meet you in person at some point soon at a future event. Again, like, this has been so much fun, and thank you so much for all the support. I have so many events lined up. I'll be in so many different places, and I can't wait to meet you there. That's all for this video, and I hope you enjoyed the overview. And last thing is, I will be updating. If you watch this video like a month from now, I'm sure I have a ton of other events planned. So I'll be updating my schedule in either a Google spreadsheet or something linked in the description below, or I might just put it in the description, I don't know. But I'll be updating it in the description of this video. So if, let's say it's May and you're watching this video, I probably will keep this updated with where I'm gonna be in June, July, and August. And maybe even December. Like, I could just use this video as an upgoing, like, if you just keep watching it and liking it and interacting in the comments, I'll just keep on updating it with where I'm gonna be, so folks can actually meet me in person, because I love meeting people. I always give away a ton of cool stuff when I meet folks, and I hope to meet you in person soon, because I'm gonna be in a lot of places. That's all, and I hope you enjoyed DuckBricks on tour. Alright, and that sums up my DuckBricks World Tour, all of the places that, at least as of the time of this filming, I will be definitely at throughout the course of this year. Now, more and more opportunities keep coming up literally every single week, and I'm sure that as we get closer and closer into the summer, there's going to be even more different events that I'll be at. But as of right now, I think this is a pretty complete and comprehensive schedule to my knowledge of all of the different events that I'll be at. I am so excited, because this is going to be an absolutely fun time. I hope to meet you in person pretty soon, and at some of these events, I'll actually be having DuckBricks merch available for sale, which you can get if you want, linked in the description below, but you don't have to pay shipping. If you find me in person, just go ahead and ask. That's all for now. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.